Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Laura DiFilippo.
Thank you. I'm trying not to trip on my dress tonight, like a Jennifer Lawrence at the Oscars. How quickly a year goes by. It really does feel just like yesterday that we were in Las Vegas and I was accepting the position of chairman. Time has flown since then because we've been so busy at ACCA. I just want to take a couple minutes to give you my impression on the state of the industry and how different things are today than yesterday. We all know it's been a real challenge to get all the segments of the industry, manufacturers, contractors, and distributors to work together for the good of us all. I remember sitting in a room a few years in Carmel, California, when I thought our various associations were going to come to blows. Boy, how things have changed. In 2013, we don't always agree, but we have learned to respect each other and our differences. And most importantly, to recognize what we have in common. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a huge change for our industry. One of the highlights of my year as your chairman was the time I spent at AHR and Hardy as a guest at their conferences. I've enjoyed my time with Talbot and Bud and Richard and Steve and the members of these organizations. As for ACCA, it has been a pleasure to lead your board of directors. We have assembled the most amazing and dynamic group of leaders that I think I have ever served with in my 9 years on the board. They're driven, they're engaged, they have great new ideas and the passion to implement them. The board features guys like Paul Habaika, who revitalized our safety committee because he knows how important safety is to each contracting business. Steve Lawton, who quickly utilized the Disaster Relief Committee to help our members impacted by Hurricane Sandy. And Ellis Giles, leading the association into the blue ocean of home and building performance. I have great confidence in the ACCA board. These men and women are going to lead our association into the future, broadening the services we provide and ensuring that ACCA remains your essential partner for success. I'd also like to recognize and thank the ACCA past chairman. This is a very special and talented group of men, and it was with their encouragement under many of their chairmanships that I grew as a leader. I've gotten to serve with the best of this industry, and I want to thank each and every one of them for their dedication to quality contracting. And I must admit, I am proud to say that next year they will be referred to as a group of men and women. It was during my time as an officer, I was lucky to serve with two guys in particular, Joe Nichter and John Sedin. We worked closely together to create better processes and procedures for running the association. Much of what we do on the board is behind the scenes, but it is necessary in order to keep ACCA a thriving concern. It blows my mind just how many changes the three of us made in the past few years. And along the way, they became two of the best mentors and friends a girl can have. I want to thank Joe and John for everything, but especially for being my friends and making this such a fun journey. Over the past year, as Paul and I traveled the country together, I realized that we aren't really all that different. Paul and I shared the same East Coast swagger, kind of all prim and proper until you try to mess with us. But we also share a passion for this industry and ACCA. Paul, thank you for hanging out with me and for your unending diligence in making ACCA the very best association for contractors. The ACCA staff is the best in DC, period. The times I spent with them at the ACCA headquarters will be my fondest memories of the past year. Thank you all for caring so much about this industry and for your talent, creativity, and energy. I want to thank Kevin Holland for making me look and sound good, Hillary Atkins for helping me weed through all the processes and procedures, and Glenn Horahan for getting me through all those technical meetings. But I really have to thank my two families. The team back at DiFilippo Service Company who kept everything running smoothly while I was away, and especially my husband Vince and kids Lexi and Marcus. Everywhere I went this year, the first question everybody asked me was, "How's your daughter?" Now maybe it should bug me a little that all anyone could remember from last year was Lexi's amazing performance. But it really makes me proud, and I was so touched that she was able to play such a memorable role. She and Vince got along fine without me, with a little help from my mom. And Marcus soon learned that if mom doesn't answer or call back right away, then just call dad or Grammy. I could not have taken on the role of chairman without the support and love of my family on the home front, and I want to thank each of them. The bad news? I'm back. And you're just going to have to put up with me now. Most of all, I want to thank all of you, our members. Last year, I said that together, we are one ACCA. I still believe that. As we face challenges in our economy and government, as we work each day in our business, please know that you have a friend and an ally who is watching your back. ACCA is always looking for ways to expand your knowledge, both in business and technology, so that you can improve your business and reach your dreams. But in order to get the most out of your membership, ACCA requires that you do something. I'm going to challenge each of you to make sure you get the best possible return on your dues and get involved. It can be as simple as signing a PAC prior approval and making a donation, taking an online seminar, sharing your IE3 magazine with your staff, or signing up to be one of our RSI accredited contractors. ACC is and will always be an organization run by our contractor members. Get involved in a chapter. Volunteer to serve on a national committee. Attend other ACCA events throughout the year. Respond to surveys and send your feedback, and even send your complaints to the national office. We are here to serve you. I am very proud to leave the association in good hands. Bobby Ring is ready to take us to the next level. Thank you very much, and God bless each of you.